Welcome to the VTW4 Vapor Tight High Bay webinar. Lumecon is proud to announce the introduction of the new VTW4 Vapor Tight LED High Bay. Like all of our other products, the VTW4 High Bay is assembled in Southeast Michigan and delivered across the United States from this point. The other componentry that goes into it, the housing and the lensing, are all injection molded right here in the United States, making it one of the heaviest U.S. component products available on the market today. We are located at 23107 Commerce Drive here in Farmington Hills, Michigan. And this is where our final assembly and our inside sales is all located. As is every other product, the Vapor Tight High Bay comes with a 10-year performance warranty to L70, meaning that we warranty that the product will not depreciate more than 30% in the first 10 years. Also, just like all the other Lumecon product, the Vapor Tight High Bay comes with a 20 killiamp, 40 kilovolt extreme surge protection, which is before the driver and is there to protect the product against irregular voltage. The 40 kV surge protection is standard, and it far exceeds other manufacturers in the amount of protection. Voltage irregularity is very common, especially in rugged high bay applications, so protect your lighting system. The Lumecon Workman Series Vapor Tight Wide 4-foot cut sheet is now available on our website. It's and it's located in the High Bay section and the Vapor Tight section. If you look a little closer, we can look at the performance data of the product. It runs from 60 watts all the way up to 285 watts. The 60-watt clear lens is about 150 lumens per watt, running close to 9,000 lumens. The next one down, you can see that we lose about 10 lumens per watt only, and only about 600 lumens when going to a diffuse lens. It's very efficient. All the way up to 285 watts, and almost 41,000 lumens. So basically, this product covers a wide gamut of applications. If someone's looking for the same footprint and aesthetically wants to keep the fixtures all the same, we can go down to 30 and 20 watts as well, or anywhere in between with our programmable drivers. The product is using mid-powered LEDs, which offers two major benefits, and that it reduces the glare because you're spreading out the number of LEDs. And number two, these LEDs run much cooler, so that we are going to extend the lifespan of the product well beyond its 10-year warranty. The housing comes in a 5VA UL fiberglass housing. It is injection molded in Missouri, and because of the 5VA rating, it will not melt or burn. It comes with an F1 weathability rating, which makes it suitable for outdoor use and exposure to ultraviolet light, water exposure, and immersion in accordance with UL 746. It's designed to minimize the horizontal surfaces in latch products, meaning that, latch pockets, I'm sorry, the application then minimizes the number of areas where a bird could nest or dirt and dust can accumulate. So whether or not you're looking to put it in some kind of a dairy barn application and or a commercial food environment, this is the perfect product for that. It allows for wash down design, and so that the debris is easily removed using a power washer, hose, or other. The lensing is 100% impact resistant acrylic that definitely leads to a much longer lasting durability. It also comes in a frosted lens as well. That's very efficient diffuser that reduces the direct glare of light with a transmission of 88%. So we do not lose a great deal of the lumen output. The latches are 316 stainless steel, making them durable and chemical resistant. They have a captive design, which is makes it firm-fitting, reliable friction clamp to ensure seal-tight assembly, and also they stay in place during opening and closing of the fixture. Latch pockets blend with housing. That makes it for a smooth edge so that not retain debris, so that helps us with the food rating, so that even the latches are not collecting dust and debris. There's 3 different ways that this product can be mounted. One is the V-hook. It's a 316 stainless steel V-hook. It's UL rated for 4 times the fixture weight. The maximum fixture weight is 23 pounds. There's also a rigid mount beam, which is also a 316 stainless steel, or if you need just a little bit extra strength, it can come in a zinc plated. Then there's the flexible mount beam, which is a 316 stainless steel ceiling mount and attaches directly to the ceiling, and then it clips into the fixture very nicely right into the latches. Speaking of the latches, they are set up to accept a cable mount. So if there's existing cable or if the cable is provided by the contractor, it can be easily mounted this way as well. The fixture is NSF rated, that is National Sanitation Foundation. Over 140 public health standards and independent testing protocols focusing on public health, safety, and environmental quality. So for many food prep and barn type environments, the NSF rating is required, and so rest assured that we do have this labeling. It's also UL rated for both the United States and Canada. It's also IP65, which means it's protected against jetting water. It is IP66, which is protected against powerfully jetting water. And then IP67, which protects it against temporary immersion in water. All the components inside are RoHS compliant and recyclable. And at this point in time, I'm going to have Michael Woznicki chime in here to tell us a little bit more about the photometry of the product.
Thanks, Bob. I'm Michael, the project engineer with Lumecon. I handle the photometric layouts and analysis. So there's a wide range that we look at for luminous outputs with this high bay model, like Bob mentioned, going from 9,000 up to 41,000 lumens. So we're going to take a look at a mid-range, which is a 150 watt model, putting on close to 20,000 lumens. And in here we've got it in a very typical gymnasium setting. It's 25 foot high, and we've got a basketball court. Now, the Illuminating Engineering Society requires for high school basketball to have 50-foot candles above the playing surface. Now, if we take our 150 watt vapor tight high bay and space those 20 foot by 20 foot on center, we definitely achieve above a 50-foot candle average. Again, that's what's required for high school basketball. The recommendation would be for NCAA college basketball to have 75-foot candles, and if they were broadcasting that, they would need 150-foot candles. Well, obviously, since we have a range of luminous outputs, we can adjust and scale to what's needed for the project. Which brings to the next point that we can do. If you have a project, we can not only run a photometric layout for that, we can certainly tailor make it to what you need for your application. And not every room is a large box, and we can go through and create it to the specific conditions that you've got. And not only generate and show ISO and luminance plots and foot candle averages, but also come up with a computer rendering that really tends to flesh it out and makes it easy to understand for end users and customers. When you have someone who's a decision maker, they can simply look and say, oh, that's what my space would look like. So again, if you have any type of projects where the vapor tight would be able to go in and work, just send us a request. At Lumecon, there's not a cost, there's not a commitment for that. We can go and take a deep dive into what your project would need and the best solution for that. With that, I'm going to hand it back over to Bob.
All right, now taking a look at the different applications that the vapor tight high bay can be used in. Obviously, car washes would be a great application. due to the environment. Of course, we've already talked about food processing, commercial kitchens. It seems like breweries are popping up on every corner now, so this would be a great application for those. Industrial facilities. We also talked about dairy farming, livestock buildings, minimizing bird nesting is important for that area too, to keep the animals clean. Parking garages, laundries, utility tunnels, pedestrian tunnels, covered canopies, transit stations, stairwells. And for a case study, we'll talk about concourses. Recently, our good friends at Curtis Stout in Louisiana brought us a project, and we were able to provide the vapor-tight high bay for the concourse of the Independence Stadium for where the Liberty Bowl is held. As you can see, the concourse is widely exposed to the outdoor environment, so the fixtures needed to be wet rated. Also, they do get quite a bit of rain and wind in this area, including hurricane winds, and so this is a great fixture to be able to withstand a lot of the everyday environment that this stadium sees. Just completing looking at the pictures. The Independence Bowl Committee was very impressed with the uniformity of the light, the durability of the light, and they got rave reviews during the Independence Bowl this year. With that, that ends our webinar on the VTW4 Vapor-Tight. As always, if you have any questions, please reach out to us at sales@lumecon.com, or you can call us directly at 248-477-5009. Thank you for your time, and have a wonderful rest of your day.